Hi friends, hi friends, hi friends! How are you? I am so excited to see you guys today. I love holding space for you every single week in the cloud. It is Thursday night. Alicia's here, Dr. Laura's here, Beth is here. It is a party on Periscope. Chantal is here, Talia is here. We are having so much fun already and we've only just begun. Autumn is here and Mom is here. Hello everybody, Holly's here. Everyone is joining. I'm so glad to see you. Drew is here, of course, and Karen is here. Hello everybody! Let me know where you are watching in the comments. I am so excited to see you. Let me know what your name is if you have a fancy screen name so that I can pronounce it properly. Hello, yes, thank you. For Fox's sake, we're gonna kick the chemicals to the curb together. Carolina's here, Alicia's here. Oh, hello Karen from Mexico, and Julie's here, and Pebby's here, and everyone is joining. Hello Marianne. Hello Valerie. It is your first time on Periscope. I am so excited that you joined. Hello Kelly. Oh, Chantal's watching from Zach's car. Hello Whitney. Hello Colleen and Heather and Ashley, and everyone is joining. If you are new to my Periscope broadcasts, you are hopefully in for a very great treat tonight. My name is Hillary LaMay, and I am your Throw It Out Thursday label reading gangster hostess, essential oil educator, platinum global team leader, and Aroma Touch certified practitioner with doTERRA International. Is anyone else having a problem hearing me? Autumn, can you hear me? Laura, can you hear me okay? Maybe it's just maybe one of your phones. Hopefully you can put up a 1 if you can hear me. Hello, Helen. Oh, great. Thank you so much. Awesome. Great. We don't want any technical snafus getting in our way of all the good times. If you can't hear, maybe you can jump off and jump back in, and hopefully you'll be all good. Thank you guys so much. Great. And so every single week since December 2015, we met together here to kick chemicals to the curb together and have fun learning and just figuring out how we can make small, sustainable changes that we can stick with, that are easy and fun, that can actually alter our course and truly improve our daily lives exponentially. And speaking of learning, tonight I'm going to teach you how to be your own blend wizard for our 3rd annual LaMayzing Fall Room Sprays Periscope broadcast. And in both 2016 and 2017, you guys loved these episodes so much, and I love to make you happy and I love to serve. Hello, Effie! So I am really excited to bring this back, and every single year I've done different blends because there is just a plethora of blends that are out there for you to enjoy. So I love showing you how diverse these sprays can be. Oh, Julie is very cold in upstate New York. I am sending you a nice warm Periscope hug right to you wherever that you are in New York, in Sherrill, New York. So, oh, and Sandy's here too because we're going to do a demo of our Anton humidifier that takes oils in a little while, which is going to be really fun. And so before we wrap, again, we're going to also show the Stadler Anton humidifier that you can use oils in because it's really exciting. And when we're talking about making our homes smell really nice and making our homes comfortable for us this fall season, we want to also make sure that we are preventing any nosebleeds and having nice, we're just having a good restful sleep and not having scratchy throats in the morning. And so hopefully you guys have snagged your bundles. If not, I'll share about it in a little bit at the end of the broadcast. And Sandy will be on to answer any questions as well. So, and it comes with a Julia diffuser for free. It's awesome. You're going to love it. Hello, Julie. And so every year I love to experiment with new combos because anytime you think about fall, at least we used to think about candles, and artificial fragrance is actually secondhand smoke. It's just as bad. It's like the new black when it comes to secondhand smoke. It's nasty. And we're going to take these steps together to get you and your home healthier without the ghosts of the endocrine disruption lurking around every corner in your house. And so before I forget to mention it also, in case you were not aware, the convention kits are available now. Hopefully they'll be available all the way until the end of the month, but I am kind of having a little anxiety that that might not happen. So if you have been on the fence about snagging a convention kit, reach out to me if you need help with that, or snag one up from your back office doTERRA login if you are already a doTERRA customer. And when you do that, or you purchase a qualifying $200 order, or you get started with my favorite kit, the Home Essentials kit, which is the top 10 oils and a diffuser, you're going to get a citrus trio and a car diffuser. You're going to get red mandarin, kumquat, and clementine, which is really neat because clementine is an oil we've never had before, and we've had red mandarin and kumquat before, but they were in a limited edition trio for Mother's Day a few years back, and they have not returned since then, so this is really exciting. Also, while we're talking about non-toxic, I didn't mention my nail polish from the last couple weeks, so this is my nail polish color of the week. Her name's Mary, and non-toxic nail polish is my jam. Just like in any other area of our lives, we can make small changes, and just like choosing to have a non-toxic nail polish every single week when you're breathing in these substances or when you're going to get your nails done, you can bring your own. And so I love sharing with you guys that this is not just about oils, this is a lifestyle that I love to share with you. So you can purchase Zoya.com, you can purchase them. Some of the Ultas around sell Zoya. If you have a Wegmans near you, you can also get Zoya. I don't get anything from sharing Zoya with you, I just love it, and for the last 9 years or so, I've been enjoying Zoya. So you'll have to snag up some of your Zoyas too. But speaking of card diffusing, as I talked about, that you'll get this free this month with a qualifying order. I love how we can take our favorite diffuser blends and actually transform them into oil combos for our own room sprays. And it's a really fun way to show you the versatility of your oils in just yet another way. And I love leveling up with you and showing you that it's time to pack up the candles without having to say goodbye to the amazing smells of the seasons. For fuck's sake, get rid of the candles. Please, please, please. You can curse my name later, but I promise you, your body will thank you. So making sure you know exactly what to do with all of your doTERRA products, how fun and easy it is to incorporate them into your home while saving you money, minimizing your toxic load. It's pretty much my favorite thing ever. And I believe in you, and I want you to feel great. And this platform of Periscope allows me to share my passion for doTERRA essential oils, my love for wellness living, and just the freedom to create whatever we want. We create things for the seasons, we create things situationally depending on what's going on, and I just love being able to go through the seasons and the years with you. This has been really fun for me, and maybe whoever brought you to doTERRA isn't as enthusiastic as you are. Maybe they're not even using doTERRA anymore. Maybe they are. Either way, I love that this is just a safe collective place for anyone to come from all over the world every single week for continued education. And we just have a little fun together, right? So it's our cozy little nook of the interwebs. We can have a little hug together. And I hope after watching my broadcasts that you'll start to see this pattern. And the pattern is that essential oils don't have to be intimidating. They are fun and accessible for the whole family. They can save you money, make your home the envy of the neighborhood. I cannot tell you how many times my neighbors have said, how can I get my house to smell like yours? And now they're on my oil squad because it's very simple. Just diffuse some oils and have a great time, right? So you can swipe to the right or up if you would like to share this. Hello, Mandy. I'm so glad you joined. You can swipe to the right or up depending on what kind of phone you have. And then you can also tap the screen as many times as you like to just let me know you're having fun along with me. And when you swipe, you can share on Facebook, you can share on Twitter, you can share in all the different interwebs. Hello, Joe. And that would just be great because you can spread this message of kicking chemicals to the curb every single week with me. Hello, Helen. I'm so glad you guys are joining. And again, you can tap the screen. That lets me know you're having fun. We're having a great time. We're kicking chemicals to the curb together. Hello, Casey. Hello, Kathy. And if you miss anything, or if you have to go, or if it's your dinner time, because I know a lot of my oilers are on the West Coast as well, or in Australia, or in Europe, or in Brazil, in other time zones. Hello, Jay. So if you have to go, that's okay. You can always watch the replay later on YouTube. Periscope recent section. If you're joining for the first time, you have a lot of catching up to do, but that's okay. You can oil up and get comfortable. And so now I would like you to put up a 1 if you like the fall season and crisp weather. And then you can put up a 2 if you've ever purchased a room spray from any store, either a website or a fragrance store at all. And we're going to talk a little bit about why we need to kick the candles and the wall plugins to the curb. So I see a lot of you love fall. And when I think of fall, I used to think of candles. George and I in our old apartment back in 2005 when we first got an apartment together, we had a bin of candles. And every fall we would pull them all out, the autumn leaves and the crisp apple and all these different fall candles, and we would burn them in every single room because we loved the way it smelled, and it smelled cozy, and we didn't realize what we were doing until years later. And yeah, and that's okay. There's no judgment here. We are learning, and when we know better, we can do better. And that's what it's all about. It's not about judgment. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that you're learning. And if nobody teaches us these things, how would we know? So this is a great opportunity for us to talk and learn and just level up together, right? So again, artificial fragrance is truly the secondhand smoke, the new secondhand smoke, right? And so when you walk into a store full of candles, they smell good, but a few minutes later, your nose starts to itch and you start to get a headache, and you may notice that you're having a harder time focusing on anything. You start to feel a little bit lightheaded and lethargic. This happened to me actually last weekend, and it reminded me that it's time to do this Periscope. So we went to one of the home furnishing stores in our town. We were looking for a couple things for the holidays, and the smell just hits you like a ton of bricks when you walk in, and especially when you're used to essential oils and you're not used to the artificial fragrance. When you go into those stores, it's just really intense. And we've welcomed so many new oilers into our tribe, and it's really important to go back to the basics. So that's why some of these Periscopes I love to kind of switch up and annually do on a regular basis, because I think that it is something that we can all kind of tap back into and remember that back in the day, maybe when we had those different habits, how we felt. And it's just amazing to know that you can change that and you can shift that. And if you're new to this label reading gangster lifestyle, you might have ended up buying a candle or two and leaving the store, and you felt better when you left the store, right? You could breathe, everything felt good, you felt great. And then a few days later, the smell of that new candle is on everything still. It's in your coat, maybe you smell it in your car, or that living room. Yeah, the big card store anymore, exactly. It's too intense. And even when it's not lit, you can still smell that candle, and that fragrance is wafting from that. And the headache might not go away, and then you start to feel worn down and tired. And if this sounds familiar, it's time that you realize you have a better option at arm's length for you. And so before my wellness journey, again, for years, George and I would burn candles, and we were never into really the sugary, sweet cinnamon bun type of candles, but we loved the fresh, outdoorsy smells. That's what we gravitated toward. And dryer sheets, potpourri, perfume, body lotions, body wash, these are all offenders, and that we can really systematically just over the years eliminate little bit by little bit. And it's no surprise that I had to duplicate my favorite fall candles into non-toxic room sprays. And you don't have to give up all the things that you love when you make better choices. And so that's what these scopes are all about. And then I hope that you start to see that pattern if you're new to this lifestyle, if you're new to this community with me, if you're new to watching my Periscopes, hopefully that you really, that just resonates with you. Talia's saying candles make her sick and they put soy in the air. Yes, but again, it's just about knowing that you have a choice, and that you can still have that cozy, warm aroma going through your home. And so, does anyone remember the Yankee Candle Autumn Leaves? It's an oldie, and I actually had to find it on eBay at one point because I was so obsessed with it. This was like 2005, 2006, when we were living in an apartment. And we would literally pull out that orange tub every October, start burning those candles, and I was wondering, why am I having so many headaches? Why am I having chronic headaches all the time? And again, it knocks you down when you go into those stores and it just smells nasty. Yeah, Beth loved Autumn Leaves, and it was such a great smell, but I don't like the way that made me feel. And so it puts stress on our hormones, and when we're exposed to those fragrances, it just affects us. We feel lethargic, we feel tired. I actually felt like someone had just hit me. Like I just felt heavy. My body felt heavy in that store, and I don't want to feel that way. And so I did some sleuthing, and I love digging into my Aroma Diffuser book that I got from convention, and that if you did not attend convention, you can purchase still in the back office. This is a really great handy tool. And again, you can create so much fall magic with just taking any diffuser blend that you find. This is also the Natural You blog book from 2017. This is the one from this year, and we're gonna pull from both of these. Casey, I missed your comment, but yes, I love having options. I love knowing that oils are gonna support us emotionally and physically, and we can just create whatever kind of feeling that we want to feel in our homes. And you don't feel intimidated by this either. So many times I get questions about how I come up with different blends, and if I'm trying to recreate a specific candle, Sometimes what I'll do is just Google it. I'll Google it and I'll see what the manufacturer says, how they describe the blend. You know, sometimes it'll have clues. You know, it'll say like warm and spicy or woodsy or citrusy, and so you can kind of play around with things. And sometimes what I like to do is take some of my oils and you can uncap them. Casey says if she's sensitive to scents, essential oils are extremely adjustable. Absolutely, yes, totally. So what you can do is you can take some of your oils and you can uncap them and kind of hold the caps under your nose together and find out what you're looking for, what kind of smell you want to experience without wasting anything. So, you know, you can just unscrew your caps. Like this is Citrus Bliss and this is Tangerine, and what you can do is just uncap them and kind of smell them together and kind of let them run around your nose a little bit and see what you think about that. And that's a great tip that you can use when you're coming up with different blends instead of having to waste any, or start small. You know, start with really small little spray bottles, and if you like a blend, go full out with it, or, you know, just fill it up a little bit of the ways. So we're saying sayonara to the candles. They've been kicked to the curb. For Fox's sake, they have to go, right? Okay. And they're just not welcome back. We're not allowing them back in our space. It's the art of allowing. We're just not going to allow it. Healthy boundaries. Goodbye. So you have to comment with your favorite fall diffuser blend if you have one. If not, hopefully this will inspire you. Hello, Taylor. Hello, Katie. Hopefully this will inspire you. And again, you can literally take any diffuser blend that you find. You can do a Google search for doTERRA fall diffuser blend and you can find a ton of awesome blends. You can look in this book, and the cool thing about this is it has diffuser recipes by month. So this is October's, and there are so many really inspiring recipes in here. So hopefully you will try that out. And then tonight I am creating 3 new, what I hope are going to be favorites for you, and that are so super simple. So the 3 that we're going to make, the first one is Autumn Leaves. Yes. The second one is Apple Pie, which is from the 2017 blog book. I believe it's on page 40 if you have this. Apple Pie right here. So many choices. Choose your own adventure as always. And then Pumpkin Patch, which is one of my friend Becky's from the Root and Petal, her favorites, and she posted it the other day when her son had a field trip to the pumpkin patch, and this one is on page 41. I do have an oil plug-in thingy, yes, Autumn. It is from Green Air, and it has a little scent pad, and all you do is just put some oils on the scent pad, and that's a really great way to, first of all, diffuse oils that have fractionated coconut oil like Balance or the Yoga Blends, but it's also another great way for you to have a scent in your home. The only thing about the plugins that I don't love is that there's no fan in there. So there's not going to be able to you're not going to be able to push the scent out that far. So they're fine for a really tiny space like a bathroom, a powder room, something like that. But for a larger space, I love being able to either have my diffusers going, but also have a room spray so that you can refresh pillows, linens, things like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use our colorful spray bottles from the Root and Petal to beautify these sprays. So again, the Root and Petal is one of my favorite vendors, and you can head to Amazon and you can just type in the Root and Petal and you can find the 16-ounce stainless steel spray bottles that have colored nozzles, which I really love because it just makes it really fun. All the colorful things. So we're going to grab our first spray bottle, and this is for our Autumn Leaves blend, and Olivia helped me decorate these spray bottles. And then I have the name of the room spray on the back, and I just put this on a chalkboard label. And if you want to repurpose this later on, you can pull this off. And then we put the oils on here that we are using for this blend, which makes it really fun and really convenient so that you know exactly what's in each of the spray bottles. But I like making it pretty and fun so that it doesn't, you know, just kind of blend in with anything else. It's really, really fun. And you can get stickers from the craft store, from Michael's, wherever. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our 16-ounce spray bottle. And what I like to do for a general rule of thumb for me, now again, you can always choose your own adventure, but general rule of thumb is 2 drops of oil per ounce of the container. So if these hold 16 ounces, then we're gonna do 32 drops. Talia's refilling her empty wine bottles to fill all her diffusers back up. Yep, that's a very smart repurposing idea. I love that idea so much. So for this blend, we are going to use 2 oils in particular. And one of these might be a little bit of a surprise to you. The first oil that we're using is OnGuard. Okay, so we're gonna add 32 drops of OnGuard to our root and petal stainless spray bottle. So 32 drops because we've got 16 ounces, so we want 2 drops per ounce. That's 20. Okay, so that's 32 drops of OnGuard. And OnGuard is spicy. It has wild orange and clove and cinnamon bark and eucalyptus and rosemary, and it's the oil of protection. It is warm and comforting. Yes, I love the little ding sound. It's like a little chime. And then we're gonna add Forgive, and this totally might surprise you. Hello, Kaylin, thank you so much. Forgive. Forgive is an amazing oil. This is earthy and fresh. It has spruce and juniper berry and myrrh and arbor vitae, and it is just so awesome. It's the renewing blend, and it supports you feeling free, loving, understanding, and tolerant, and it has such an awesome woodsy smell that I just love so much. So we're gonna add 32 drops of Forgive. Okay, that's 20. $32. Ooh, Valerie loves Forgive with Douglas Fir, and Stacy says one of her favorites. Never thought of combining that with OnGuard. Yes, and that's what I love. Like, this is just so fun, where we can create whatever we want, and I love how earthy and fresh and woodsy, but also warm and cozy this is. It's spectacular. I love it. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our funnel, okay, and then we're gonna add kind of the secret ingredient, which is a tablespoon of witch hazel. And I love using witch hazel because you can use water too. You can also use vodka, but I really like using alcohol-free witch hazel because I find that it helps keep the smell dispersed in the air longer than when I just use water. So this is just one of my favorite little life hacks. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of witch hazel right into our spray bottle. All right, and then we're gonna add about 15 ounces. So since this is a 16-ounce bottle, I don't want to spill anything, and we do have the displacement from the nozzle. So I just wanna make sure that we don't overflow. So we're just gonna add our water here. And I'm gonna leave a little bit just because I don't want to overflow. But it smells so woodsy and fresh. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I hope you guys love this. And the arbor vitae, it just smells like a campsite, and I think you're gonna really enjoy this. And then you just shake this. Just shake it like that. Just give it a little shimmy shake before you spray, and there you have it. And this is a beautiful Autumn Leaves fall room spray with no chemicals, and you can remember what oils you put in here in case you forgot, and you know the ratio is 2 drops of oil per ounce container. So if it's 16 ounces, we're gonna do 32 drops of oil so that each ounce of liquid has an equal amount of oil. And so because oil and water don't mix, you just wanna shake it up a little bit, and then everything's gonna shoot out in the spray when you go to spray this. And you can spray your linens, you can spray your pillows, jackets, just spray your home, spray upholstery. It's gonna be awesome. I think you're really gonna love this. So we have, in no time, made our first room spray. And then we're just gonna follow along with the same methodology, and you're gonna see how simple it is and how you can recreate this with any combos that you want. And as we go through the holidays, every Christmas, I do holiday room sprays for Christmas time, and it's just such a fun, nice time of year to be using our oils in different ways and in different combos. So the next one we're gonna do is apple pie. And this is really fun. Olivia helped me decorate this. These little stickers have glitter, and I think they're really fun. And so she wrote apple pie because she wanted to help participate. And this is gonna have Douglas Fir, Citrus Bliss, and cinnamon, okay? And so we're gonna apply the same concept as we did with the last one, just different oils. So we've got our stainless steel sprayer from the root and petal, and then we're gonna add 32 drops of each of our oils. So we're gonna get our oils handy. We've got our Douglas Fir, and we've got our cinnamon bark, and we've got our Citrus Bliss right here. And so first we're gonna add our Douglas Fir, 32 drops. This is so simple. It is so simple. Your kids can help you do this. They can play around with their favorite smells, and you can just do little mini sprayers. Now, I've been loving these combos for a while, so I am ready to commit to doing a large size, but if you're not sure, you could either just diffuse this combo first, maybe a drop of each, to kind of test it out and sample it and see if you like it, and then, you know, you'll feel like it's worth the 32 drops. Okay, so here we go with Douglas Fir. All right, then we've got 20. And Douglas Fir is so appley to me. I love it so much. Ooh, Jay's saying she's diffusing cedarwood, grapefruit, and cassia. It is heaven. I love Douglas Fir. It is awesome. It's the oil of generational wisdom, and it helps you learn from the past, which we all need to do, and it helps us eliminate the weight of any negative family patterns, and we are kicking all the energy vampires and all the healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are in. Healthy boundaries are the new black, right? And energy vampires, they're out. They've got to go. So I love Douglas Fir. It just smells fruity and appley, and any combination that you want to incorporate any smells of apples or anything, Douglas Fir is the best. So the next oil we're going to use is cinnamon bark, and this is the oil of acceptance, which again we can also all enjoy more of, and I just love cinnamon. It is so fantastic. Jay, Douglas Fir is very unique. You can definitely use Siberian fir, white fir. I'm not sure. Let me explore that for you, because you know it's also really neat. In the aroma book in the back, it has a section that you can look up substitutions. So if you don't have a particular oil, you can look in the back where it can maybe recommend 1 or 2 combinations of oils that you can use in place of that. But Douglas Fir is very, it's got its own distinct aroma, so maybe red mandarin would be good. You can try that. So then we're gonna do our cinnamon bark. So this is 32 drops of cinnamon. Yes, Dougie is awesome. That's 15. All right, and 32, and it just smells so good already. It smells like cinnamon apple already. Cinnamon and the Douglas Fir, and it's awesome. And then the last oil for this blend is Citrus Bliss, which is our invigorating blend. And this is the oil of creativity. It's got wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, and tangerine. And I just love this combo too. It is just going to bind these 2 oils. We've got a sweeter, fruitier oil like Douglas Fir, but it's also woodsy. And then we've got a really warm smell from cinnamon. And then the Citrus Bliss is really gonna kind of unify them all, and it's just gonna be magic. You're gonna love this. So then we're gonna get our 32 drops of Citrus Bliss. 18. All right. And then we are going to, again, do the same methodology. So this is all about simple things, right? And when we make it simple and we create a pattern, it's very easy to duplicate. It's so simple to do this. So the same thing like we did with the last blend, with our Autumn Leaves blend, we're gonna grab our funnel, because we don't wanna spill a drop, and we're just simply going to add 1 tablespoon of our alcohol-free unscented witch hazel. And this is just going to allow the smell to stay in the air longer than if we just use water, and then it kind of comes down, you know. So we want to spray into the air, spray our pillows, our blankets, our jackets, if you know they get kind of musty if you go out to a restaurant or if you go into one of those stores with the nasty chemical candles and it kind of smells up your coat, or you know, whatever, and you want to refresh your linens, your pillow spray, carpets, rugs, anything upholstered, your car. You could totally spray this in your car when you want to clean it. So, and then we're just going to fill this with about 15 ounces of water, okay? And again, we just don't want to fill it up all the way because we want to make sure that we save room for the nozzle. And I can't wait to see what combinations you guys come up with, because any diffuser blend that you find, you can transform into a room spray. And it is going to change your life. And these make beautiful gifts for teachers. Totally sitting by a bonfire, your hair will smell like a fire. So you can definitely employ this method. Okay, and then we're just gonna shake off our funnel and twist on our nozzle. Hello, Julie. There we go. and give it a little shimmy shake, a little zhuzh. And then again, Olivia helped me write the apple pie room spray name here. We've got our Douglas Fir, Citrus Bliss, cinnamon bark, and then really fun stickers that she helped me pick out, and they have little glitter specks in there, and it's fun. You can get your kids involved. You know every single ingredient that is in this room spray, right? And you can just spray whatever pillows, blankets, walk through your house, misting everything, and it's gonna be a blast for you. So hopefully you will try this out and love it. So we've got our autumn leaves done, check. We've got our apple pie, done, check. And then the last but not least is pumpkin patch. And again, this is from page 41 in the Aroma Diffuser Blend book. Yes, Terry, I think you're gonna love this. And like I said, I mean, there are so many cool sections in here. Of course, there's sections by month, so that's kind of fun. But then there's also cool sections in here for like diffuser blends for gardening, or diffuser blends for a wedding, or diffuser blends for whatever you name it. So there's lots of options in here. So fun, so fun. Oh, Kaylin says that I think you'd love my sweater weather I created last year, Holiday Joy, Douglas Fir, and Myrrh. Oh, wow. That sounds awesome. Yep, you can use distilled water, absolutely. So again, we're going to start with the same methodology. So as you're seeing this pattern, we start with the same tools and basic ingredients, and you can choose your own adventure any other place, right? So we're gonna apply the same concept as we did before. We're gonna grab our stainless steel 16-ounce spray bottle from the Root and Petal, and Olivia has helped me decorate this with some little pumpkin stickers. And then on the back, for a little cheat sheet, I put pumpkin patch, and then we're gonna use tangerine, cinnamon, and clove. So this is going to be really awesome. So I'm gonna grab my oils. We've got cinnamon bark from the last one, and we've got clove and tangerine. So I've got all the oils that I need handy, so I always want of each of the oils, just like we did before. So tangerine is first up, and tangerine is the oil of cheer and creativity, which helps us feel spontaneous. It helps us feel fulfilled, lighthearted, joyful, and optimistic. And I don't know about you, but that is something I always want to feel like in my day-to-day routine. So we're going to do 32 drops of our lovely tangerine, which I just love so much. All right, 20 drops. All right, and that's 32. And then we are going to add our next oil, which is, of course, cinnamon bark that we used in the last one. And as you can see, you can overlap. You can use some different oils, some similar oils, play around with it, choose your own adventure, have a blast along the way. I hope you do. This is a fun counting game if you have little ones. All right, 32. And then our next oil is clove, and clove is such a great oil. It is actually the highest antioxidant oil available. It is the oil of boundaries. So this helps support us in feeling protected, courageous, independent, and capable. All things we definitely want to be reminded of when we are creating that energy in our space, in our home, for our family, for guests, all of that. Ooh, Talia says all 5 of her diffusers now have autumn leaves, and she made the room spray. This is so much fun. Oh, thank you, Talia. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad that you are enjoying this along with us. It is so fun. I just love being inspired by you guys, so if you come up with your own combinations, I hope that you will share with me. And now we've got clove. All right, so that's 20. And that's 32. Now, also don't forget that, let's see, Heather's saying if it didn't sting, she'd bathe in clove because she's working on her healthy boundaries. Yes, all the healthy boundaries. Well, and you can use fractionated coconut oil as a carrier. So if you do want to use clove topically, but you can definitely put it on some diffuser jewelry maybe, and definitely put some in your coffee or tea. And that is a great way to do that. But also don't forget, I know there's so many promotions and so many awesome things and so many coupon codes hopping around these days. But don't forget that Elka from Share Oils, my sweet, sweet Elka, has set up a code for us until December 31st for 15% off all of your purchases. So go to shareoils.com and at checkout put in EBO15 and you get 15% off everything. And I think she's restocking dropper tops any day now. And she's got spray bottles, she's got just so many things, beautiful little diffuser booklets. Elka's the best. So I hope you check that out and definitely snag up all the good things with the coupon code. So again, we're just gonna add, actually let me take off the top for this. We're gonna add, for the last time, our 1 tablespoon of alcohol-free unscented witch hazel. And again, this is just gonna help the oils and the aroma disperse into the air and stay longer than if you just use water. But you can absolutely just use water, it's totally fine. You can use vodka as well if you'd like. There isn't any smell associated with that, so you should be fine with that. And then we are gonna do the same thing, grab our funnel again, whoop, and we are gonna top this with about 15 ounces of water so we don't overflow and waste any of our oils. Shout out to Becky from the Root and Petal. I'm so grateful for all the things that she creates for us because having color-coded spray bottles is really fun, you know, especially if your husband or you are handy and you want some things for the garage. These are really great for your kids' rooms, for like a hair detangler spray. These are just awesome for a fruit and veggie wash, whatever you name it, for your cleaning sprays. And so then we just give this a little shimmy shake and we've got our tangerine, we've got our cinnamon bark, we've got our clove. And so in no time we have our pumpkin patch room spray that we can spray our pillows, our linens, our upholstered furniture, anything known to man, anything under the sun. So in no time we made our autumn leaves, we made our apple pie, and we made our pumpkin patch. So this is super fun. You're gonna love this. I can't wait to smell through the phone, through the web, through the cloud, and pretend that I have smell-o-vision and recreate some of the awesome room sprays that you make after you watch this. And so, endless possibilities. Again, you can adjust this as you would like. It comes together very quickly. You can make this bundle for gifts for teachers or friends, for a housewarming party. The methodology is a clean slate. And I just hope that through this, you're seeing how versatile this can be. That if you want your house to smell fruity, you can do that. If you want your house to smell, really fresh or woodsy, you can totally do that. No, it's not going to stain, Amy. I've had no issues with staining whatsoever. You're only using a small fraction of oil for the large amount of water that you're using. But if you are concerned, you can always do a spot test, or you can choose lighter oils if you'd like to do that. But I've never had a problem with that at all. And so I get a lot of questions also about that workhorse diffuser behind me, that little guy right there, which is actually Julia. And it's a Stadler diffuser. It runs 54 hours. It's my favorite non-doTERRA diffuser because it runs so long. She's spectacular. And the people at Stadler have been so generous. And yesterday on my Instagram and on my Facebook, they allowed me to share this incredible LaMayzing bundle promotion because they were so thrilled with the with just everything that happened when I shared that code with you guys after convention. So the response was amazing, and we had a conversation, and they were like, what can we do for your people? What can we do for your community? We're so grateful that you guys are loving our products and sharing them on social media and telling their friends and bringing these products into their home. What can we do for you? And I said, well, give us a BOGO, because my people love BOGOs. People are BOGO crazy. And so they talked and they did some masterminding, and we figured out their system can't do a BOGO. It has to be something pre-bundled together. But there's Sandy, thank you so much. But they brought us something better, this awesome bundle where when you get an Anton, and I'm gonna show you this awesome guy. He is a humidifier that you can use oils in. This is like so awesome. When you get an Anton, which is the humidifier that is safe for oils, you get a Julia for free. And she's right there, and she is spectacular. So you're gonna love this. This is awesome. I'm gonna show you how to operate your Anton. It is so awesome. So this is a special LaMayzing bundle. So when you go to StadlerForumUSA.com, you will type in the keyword bundle in the keyword search, and you'll see the Anton and the Julia, and you can either get both in white or both in black. You're gonna love this. And so the Anton is their humidifier, again, that you can use oils in, and the retail price of the Anton is $99, and then the retail price of the Julia is $79, and the total price of that is $179. The bundle pack saves you a little bit, which is $46 off. The total bundle pack price is $133. But because we have the code EBO, when you use the code EBO at checkout, you're getting an extra additional 25% off, which makes it $99 for a humidifier and the Julia. So you're basically getting the Julia for free. Plus you're not paying for shipping for orders over $49 in the US. If you're in Canada, you can also get this bundle. You just need to email your orders to Stadler directly and they'll put it in for you with the code. This is just absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful that I was able to partner with this company and bring you these amazing deals. So I want to show you how you're going to use your Anton, okay? So this is what Anton looks like. It looks like an awesome toaster when it's all put together, and it's got some buttons here underneath is where you're going to operate it. So inside, you're going to see there's this little area right here. That's where we're going to put our oils, okay? So I'm going to show you because this is just so cool, and I don't want you to feel intimidated when you get yours because a lot of you have snagged these up already. So we're going to just put our oils in that little area right there. We're just going to put 2 drops of oil. You don't need a lot, okay? And I know if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that Olivia gets really bad nosebleeds in the winter time. It's super dry in our house. It's super dry here in Northern Virginia. And we also don't want to wake up with sore, scratchy throats either when it's dry and hot. So this is incredible. I just bought another one in white, and we're gonna have one in her room and one in our room. And then I might get one for the guest room because obviously I want our guests to have a great experience too. So I might snag up an extra deal. But so when you get your Anton, the first thing that you wanna do when you unpack it is you wanna soak the cartridge for 24 hours in water. So I have this in a little dish because I've been soaking mine. This is the cartridge, and this is just incredible. This is, it's got the ion silver, and it helps to prevent calcification, and it prevents bacteria buildup, and this is just awesome. So what you do is you want to soak the filter to make sure that you can operate everything optimally so that it's just ready to go for you. And so you're going to take the water tank, and you're going to see here there's a little squiggle that says max, so you don't want to fill that beyond that, okay? So we're going to fill this with water, and hopefully I'm not going to spill too much. And you can fill it all the way up. I'm just going to fill it up a little bit, like, you know, almost all the way, just to show you for demo purposes. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the cartridge and you are going to just twist this down in until it clicks. So you're going to just twist it in place until it locks. And then what you're going to do is place this inside the Anton, okay? And we just make sure that this is all good, and then you just flip this right over and inside. So this is where it looks like a toaster, okay? This is what it looks like when it's all done. I've got a little bit of water inside here. So we've got our oils in there. The cartridge, Marianne, you will change once a year. So typically you'll probably be using your humidifier for 4 months out of the year or so, maybe more than that. So you only need to replace it once a year, which is really great. And I think Sandy maybe will be able to tell us if she's still on here. The price of the cartridges, I think, is $15.99. The anti-calc cartridge is $15.99 to replace, so it's not going to cost you $100 to replace the cartridge, you know what I mean? So it's a really good value to do that. So the cartridge is $15.99. And then there's a little silver ionic water cube at the bottom as well, and that's $19.99. And you can, if you're only using the machine for 4 months out of the year, you can probably get away, I think, for 3 years. You would need to replace it for 3 years, yes. So you can use the discount code as well with any time you make a purchase. So you're gonna be able to use the discount code on the cartridges and on the unit. So my code EBO will go forever. It's a permanent code. But then you will get the bundle deal that's good until next Friday. So you have 1 week and a day to get this deal. So when you want to turn on your Anton, underneath, right here where you see the power button, you're going to just press it in, and you're going to start to see the mist. Now the lights are pretty strong here, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this. Hopefully you can. There you go. Look at that mist. You guys, look at the mist. That is so awesome. I love this thing. It is so gorgeous, and you can adjust the robustness. I don't know what word to use for that, but you can control the mist. So there's a little lever underneath that you can make the mist stronger or less. You can control that. There's a little light indicator as well on the side, and you can turn that on or off, but it's very simple to use. So again, when you get your Anton, and I'm just getting like a awesome humidifying mist right here. When you get your Anton, the first thing you want to do, the first order of business, is to soak the cartridge for 24 hours. It's like a giant toaster diffuser. It's awesome, and it's got our oils in there. And then on the other side, you can see the water indicator level, so you know exactly how much water you have left. So that's really cool. You can see the waters right there. This is so awesome. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me through the mist? But I love this. I am so grateful, Sandy. Thank you. And the generosity of Stadler so very much. I love this. And I'm going to keep it going. And this is like a cauldron for Halloween. Yes, you can refresh the oils while it's running. And I love this so much. Now let's see. Where is the little folder? And I have this little folder. Sandy, do you know how long it's going to run, like time-wise? I'm not sure. We can look it up together, or I can post it in the recap, and it puts an output of 1 gallon per day, so the tank is about a gallon, and it covers about 250 square feet, and it has dimmable lights, it has low energy consumption, so okay, it lasts about 2 days on low. And so as I showed you underneath, there's this cool lever, and you want to be careful with moving it around when it's full of water, just because you don't want to spill anything, but there's a lever here so you can control the mist. So I just pushed that back a little bit, and you can scale back the mist, or you can push the lever up and you can go up. See, you saw that kind of surge. I have it all the way up, but you can scale that little lever down back, so it's a little bit of a weaker mist. There you go. And this is awesome. So if you guys want to snag this, so grateful. Sandy, thank you to the team at Stadler for bringing this awesome Anton into our homes and giving us all that free. Julia back there, she's our girl, she's awesome. And between having your humidifier going and having your diffuser going and having your room sprays going, it is just going to be amazing, and you are going to have the best fall season ever. You're going to be healthy, you're going to be happy, your house is going to smell incredible, and your friends are going to want to hang out by your house, and you're going to feel great. You're not going to have any nosebleeds. You are going to wake up feeling fantastical, and you're going to get a little facial as well. And it's cool mist, so it doesn't use heat or anything. It's ultrasonic. And it's just a great deal. It is a great deal. You're going to get the Julia 54 hours for free. You're going to get the Anton. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see everyone putting the Anton in their house and the Julia in their house. You're going to have to tag me on Instagram or Facebook if you snag this up. And I hope you found this fun. I hope you found it simple and really relatable for you to incorporate into your home each day. Reach out if you are ready to purchase essential oils. I would love to welcome you with my support and leadership into my squad. And Autumn is saying moisture in the winter is less wrinkles. This is true. We want to preserve ourselves as much as we possibly can. And this is the best promotion that I've seen so far from doTERRA, the 200 PV promotion, where you will be getting the car diffuser and the 3 citrus trio oils when you get started with my favorite kit, which is the Home Essentials kit. You're going to get these free gifts, the clementine and the kumquat and the red mandarin, which you're going to love so very much. And you are also going to get a free welcome bundle from me, because I love spoiling you and I love making sure you have the tools, the resources, the education, the support, the community, and the fun that you should have, that everybody should have when they get started with doTERRA. So reach out to me if you'd love to have my support and my education. I would love to serve you, and I will see you guys next Thursday for my 3rd annual Halloween scope, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye!